From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio. Wanipigia sishiki, wanitumia ujumbe sijibu. Sijui ni kwa nini, I wish ningekuwa na majibu. I don't want to disappoint you, so I would rather avoid you. But believe me, I feel you. Na ni kweli ninajaribu, lakini moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you, then later I am going to lose you. Moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you. But I'm gonna try yeah, and give a chance utano lwa miluka kifuna ukupumelela goes 100 miles an hour. I think of everything that could go sour. My heart really, really wants this to work out. And I'm terrified of getting a blackout. Lord, forgive me, I have been running away from my true feelings. And it's time to stop being afraid and face my true self. Lakini moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you, then later I am going to lose you. Moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you, but I'm gonna try go away, yeah, and give a chance, go away, yeah. Utando lwa miluka away, go away, yeah. Kifuna ukuphumelela, go away, go away, oh, I'm gonna try go away, go away, yeah. Utando lwa miluka away, go away, yeah. Utando lwa miluka away, go away, yeah. Kifuna ukuphumelela, go away. Kifuna ukuphumelela, kifuna ukuphumelela, kifuna ukuphumelela, kifuna ukuphumelela, go away. Kifuna ukuphumelela, kifuna ukuphumelela, go away. Go away, 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 I'm gonna try for you. Cause I'm gonna try for you. I'm gonna give my love to you. Kifuna ukupumelela kuwe.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Right. Good morning. Happy Friday. Well, I'm trying to recollect myself and think to myself whether it's actually a good Friday because of the cloud of happenings and occurrences that have happened yesterday, and which we will definitely be talking about and getting into. Welcome to the Power Radio across all socials. And let me start with the day's traffic updates, and then we can get into what I am talking about. Let's start with Thika Road. I can see that Thika Road kumeshikana from Survey all the way down towards town. There's a lot of traffic as you go towards the Globe roundabout as well. I can also see that Moranga Road is looking quite hefty this morning. Same situation also happening along Kiambu Road, but today it's not as busy. Slow but surely moving from DCI all the way down towards the town. I can also see that not Kiambu Road, Limuru Road is just a little bit of a snarl up there as you just on your way after Village Market down towards the Muthaiga area. There's a little bit of a slowdown there. Same situation also happening along Lower Kabete Road from Zen Garden down towards Spring Valley areas. Same situation. You can also see that Wanyoike Way is also looking quite busy this morning, especially as you go from ABC Place down towards the mall, Westlands area. Just a little bit of a snarl up there. Same situation also happening on Gong Road from Prestige Plaza all the way towards the Coptic Hospital. A lot of traffic on that road this morning. I can also see that Langata Road is looking quite busy as well. from where is this, from Dam Estate. Yes, as you go towards the Weston Hotel into Timol, same situation happening. Mombasa Road is also looking quite busy this morning as well. All the way from Capital Center has just a lot of traffic. I wonder what it could be. Same situation also is happening on as you leave towards Cabanas, that area within, as you go towards Mombasa Road. Yes, kumeshikana bumper to bumper. So that's the situation happening on our roads this morning. In case of any incidences, do let us know. The hashtag to use is hashtag Pawa Morning Drive, and let us know where you are tuning in from. Engage with us, and then we will be sure to check out what you have to say. Let me take a quick breather. When we come back now, yesterday, I keep saying that Kenya is not a real place. It's not a country. I feel like it's a set book. There was just a lot of drama happening and unfolding at the National Drama Festivals happening yesterday. We also the incident with the government yet again bottlenecking or curtailing creative freedom with the Echoes of War drama play. That Cleophas Malala has been the playwright too. And so we shall be discussing, this actually is going to be our main story for today. So let me take a quick breather. I come back and we get into dissecting and unpacking what this might mean, should mean, could mean for Kenya's creative economy. There's so many angles to take, a lot of NGOs, Power 254 included, churned out a lot of statements also from that as well. So let's just take a quick breather and then we come back and unpack all the many angles to this story. Keep it Power Radio.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
I come correct, and yeah, my swag so official like I'm the ref. See, I be rocking Louis, so shorties wanna do me. Have all these haters feeling so underdressed. I see you mugging me, but I ain't mugging back. Cause I ain't got time for your chitty chat. Why you tryna copy and paste me? I'll be with your broad like butter on pastry. She's on my arm like my Virgin Mary. And we be on that weed from early. OG, smoking by the OZ. And all she wanna see is a couple emojis. Well, I got money to blow. And shorty, I ain't tripping, so you already know. Can't moolah all day. If you want it, gon' pay. Hater, I'm just letting you know that
All I know is swagger.
Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
Put your hands up if you have some.
Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
okay, my life is not the same, and I know who to blame. If I remember the name, it sounded something like fame. For the money, for the game, I would kill it.
No shame.
Rep a crew that's untamed, and I'm a dude that's maintained. Swagger so right as Frank. Funny big Benjamin sitting in the bank.
What you think?
I've been working hard, numbers agree. So please believe me, this is easy, born to be an MC. So I took one Nairobi, the swagger strong only. 24 hours round the clock, Wani. The Levi store know me. Big up Ryo and Fuzzy. Now I'm fresh all day, Nikki Chapakazi. Boys be looking at P, this ever slappy. Lucy, Kibaki, LOL. Yeah, I'm only messing, I'm just digging the jam. Bumping it with my fam. Chuck Taylor's helping me stand. Let go.
All I know is swagger.
Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
Put your hands up if you have some.
Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
I said we on to be their favorite. Mullah team pacing. Further than the basement, higher than the spaceships. NASA couldn't race this, rockets couldn't chase this. Swagger on vintage, African Fresh Prince. Flying like the Jetsons, higher than the Jeffersons. Moving on up till they can't get enough of us. Now we at the top, better use your binoculars. Swagger non-stop is what you do if you have some. And I'm just getting started. Ever seen a Kenyan boy trying to go harder? You gotta work for your profit, cause everybody's trying to get paid in Nairobi. I think your swagger need coaching. Fresh all day, it's all cool by the ocean. Swagging down the South Coast, you could say we coasting. High grade glowing, super flowing. Damn.
All I know is swagger, swagger.
Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Me, I keep it fresh all day, it's all cool.
Put your hands up if you have some.
Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Cause you keep it fresh all day, it's all cool. Fresh all day, 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 it's all cool. Fresh all day, fresh all day, it's all cool. Fresh all day, fresh all day, it's all cool.
System ya Kapungala. Papa Fololo, the king of Kapungala. Kapungala Ngala. Maneno za umbea na fitina zote mina tupa nyuma. Hata tembo na sigara kubwa zote mina tupa nyuma. Kusema sema na kutia tumbi zote mina tupa nyuma. Kukuna mlungula na kutoa pia mina tupa nyuma. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Fuata nyayo zangu nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata. Hey, na kutia tope zote mina tupa nyuma. Hata kuna na kukata waya zote mina tupa nyuma. Kunoga noga na kudona dona zote mina tupa nyuma. Ulevi mina tupa nyuma. Nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Fuata nyayo zangu nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata Yesu. Nipate mimi nikimfuata. Hey, ninapenda watoto, ninapenda kuimba, ninapenda kuenda church na kuomba ndimi nitakatakata. Ninapenda kutoa, ninapenda kusifu, ninapenda kuenda church na kuomba ndimi nitakatakata.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
All right, welcome back, welcome back. That is System ya Kapungala by Daddy Owen, and it's playing right here on Power Radio. This is the Power Morning Drive show. My name is Wanyoike, and let's get into our local, I would say international news roundup, but today we are not going to go international because there's a lot to unpack about what happened yesterday. But before I get into that, remember you can get in touch with us on our social media handles. We are at Power Radio across all our socials. Incidentally, we happen to stream on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can also find us on X. Yeah, so literally fragmenting all the avenues within which you can get us as well. And we are also on our website, www.power254.org/Power Radio. Right. Where do I even begin? So yesterday, there was a very huge uproar all over the country because of the Butere Girls play that was done and written and directed by, Cleophas Malala, former senator, but now he is a playwright. He has been a playwright for the past 15 years. And the reason as to why Echoes of War, which is what this play is called, there was a clampdown and a crackdown of it by government because it seemingly is very critical of the current regime, of the current government, and of course the president being one of the people that this play supposedly is targeting. So many mixed reactions. So many people came out to speak into the main issues that they found with this entire crackdown, and we are going to unpack them one step at a time. And we start off with number one, constitutionally, in terms of the law. It is very clear our constitution demands, or the stipulations within the Kenyan constitution is clear that all of us have the freedom to expression, all right? You cannot curtail the freedom of creative expression because you just cannot do it. Just because you feel tagged, or just because you feel that a play is speaking to some of the biggest injustices and human rights violations, the oppression that we have been able to observe since the Kenya Kwanza government took office, that's not an avenue for you to start tear gassing our children. So number one, it is a violation of the constitution because you cannot curtail the creative freedom and the creative expression of children. Number two, you are out there tear gassing young children. Butere Girls, it's a high school, so I do expect that these are minors that we are dealing with, all right? And I could see that even in the media, how it was being reported, the images of these kids who are very up in arms talking about the ordeals that they were experiencing. They had blurred their images, and in media ethics, that only happens when you have to protect maybe minors or people that could be under national threat. And I think we are just below the barrel here as a country. This is not the first time that it has happened. I remember back in 2015, Langata Primary School students or pupils at that time went out to protest the land grab that was being carried out by Weston Hotel and the owners because of a chunk of a field that they had taken, which would eat into their playing field, right? And so as a country, I think this is a moment for us to reflect, really. Is this how low we have stooped? The fact that you feel so insecure and so threatened by a government, that you feel so threatened as a government, and you feel so insecure as a government by young school going kids. And on top of that, you curtail their creative expression, and then on top of that, you even have the nerve to disperse them by unleashing tear gas. And sort of aborting the mission or aborting the play that they have maybe for countless nights and days rehearsed and put their efforts into, and just given their time, right, to be able to come up with something as creative as this. And so on those two accounts, it's a very, very wrong move from the government. It's a very wrong move for us as a nation to be able to be in this moment where it feels as if we are retrogressing democratically. And it's quite unfortunate, to be honest. Now, of course, some of the leaders had a lot to say, and let's just listen into some of the sentiments that the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen had to say about this entire thing. I think my producer will have me play that. Yes, Kipchumba Murkomen had something to say about this entire situation at a press briefing yesterday. So let's listen in and then come back and discuss some more.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Fanya siasa. Tunawaomba muachie walimu wafanye kazi yao. Tuwache kutumia watoto wetu kufanya siasa. Mpaka imefika wakati ambapo mtu mwenye kabisa tunajua ako mrengo fulani ya kisiasa, yeye ndio mwalimu mkuu ya mambo ya kuendeleza siasa kupitia wanafunzi.
Right. So that's Cabinet Secretary Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen there. And I think further on he went on to say, or I think I'm having it mixed up, but there was some other person saying that why is it that we are politicizing, right, school plays? Why is it that we are politicizing young children? Why is it that we are politicizing the drama festival? And my first thought was, first of all, we are not politicizing anything. In a matter of fact, we are just expressing the playwright and the actors and the children were just expressing the political. It was, art is, wanasemanga art ni kioo cha jamii. Art is just but an expression and a statement of what exactly is happening. They just reflect back to you what is happening within the political sphere. It could be the social sphere. It could be economic as well. And so saying that, having careless comments from, for instance, the Cabinet Secretary Murkomen there, I think that is absolutely, it's quite wrong, and it does not reflect upon our country in the best way possible. So we are not politicizing anything. You're not politicizing the drama festival. Absolutely not. You are just reflecting what is going on politically in a country. Then, of course, there is then of course there is the cabinet, the Chief Justice Martha Koome. In her statement, she said, "I wish to make it clear to all state organs, state officers, and public officers that respect for court orders is not optional. It is a constitutional imperative that safeguards our collective commitments to the rule of law and constitutionalism." And further on, that statement said that they do not stand with whatever is happening, and they in all and by all means condemn this move. Then we had some of the problematic comments also coming from other parts of the political divide, with one camp saying, these children are the ones who decided not to go on with the play. And I'm like, no, the government actually clamped down on these children. And so, of course, again, we dismiss and discount those claims. Another one was like, the stance that they decided to take, that's how you know you are running out of excuses, that Cleophas Malala is not a teacher, and so he has no business in writing and directing a drama play. And I'm like, for the past 15 years, where have you guys been? And of course, this is not the first time that he is brushing the, shoulders with the government in this way. You remember that Shackles of Doom, also directed and written by him back in 2000, and I forget the year, but he it was also cancelled. The same fate followed him, that is happening. So again, we like reinventing the wheel, which I do not understand why, yet we are also very hypocritical about it as a country, always claiming that we want to do the best for our youth. And the same president is the one who keeps saying that we want to invest in the creative arts, we want to ensure that we are progressing economically and figure out ways in which young people who are in the creative sector can carve out a way. And it's hypocritical, because you cannot say that you're working and your government is working towards ensuring that you're building the creative economy and the creative sector on one end, but also on this other end, you're doing everything that you can to frustrate creative freedom. You're doing everything that you can within your power to bottleneck the very creative stories that can at least tell us what exactly is going on in the situation within hand, the situation at hand that we are facing as a country, right? So that is as far as the government was able to come and and give us an account of whatever it is that they think, and I will dismiss them. In my opinion, I do not. It's very uncalled for. And of course, Cleophas Malala has been already released from police. He was in custody at Eldamarvin, but he's now free. And yes, that's that. Now, let's move to the next stakeholders, the creatives themselves. So many creatives have come out, and rendered their voice. We start with the satirist and humorist himself, Njugush. He's never late with this thing. He did a whole, a little skit of just, again, reflecting and sort of a way of rendering his voice. And obviously, it was, Njugush is very witty and he's very smart, but he also manages to be very funny about reflecting the times that we are currently living in as a society. So Alvan Love is another one, a content creator who was also able to render his voice yesterday with exactly everything that was happening within the whole Butere Girls, situation. He did a whole, I was laughing the entire time. He did, I think it was 3 or 4 minutes long, a whole skit just dramatizing exactly the predicament of the country, and trying to make sense of, how ridiculous this whole situation is. We also have, I was listening to people like Kaleche Mumo and, statements from people like Mkurugenzi himself, Abel Mutua, in an interview today morning, he was saying how this is ridiculous because, he would not be where he is right now if it was not for the drama festivals. And he called upon the government to, first of all, check themselves, but secondly, it's not just about curtailing or protecting. And we love this, our government is very heavy on self-preservation, and so he was saying that it's beyond self-preservation, it's about building a whole industry, right? And the likes of Kaleche Mumo were saying that they would never have been in the industry, in the media industry, in the creative industry, were it not for the drama festivals that have actually nurtured them to the level within which they are at. And beyond that, even I think, art is a representation and an extension of our culture and our heritage and the people that we are. We identify ourselves within the cultural expressions that we always engage ourselves in. Art is where we go to feel. Art is where we go also to escape in the same breath. Art is where we go to learn. Art is where we go to deal with our emotions. Art is where we go to understand and make sense of our world. And so you can do only as far as locking up maybe a Cleophas Malala today, maybe banning a Butere Girls tomorrow, but that is not sustainable because it is entrenched in the very being of human beings, right? We are inherently very creative people. Expression is part of the human experience, right? Everybody has something to say. We have a voice. You cannot, there's nothing you can do really. There's nothing much you can do. You cannot curtail our creative expression, all the 54 million of us. And I think for me, what even gets me kind of excited. I mean, yes, it's quite unfortunate and it's actually very embarrassing, to be honest. But what excites me is I think everything really kind of took a shift, a political and I would say a creative shift right now as a result of the 2024 maandamano. And this is the reason as to why I am saying this. These are young children, right? When I was growing up, I don't remember me being politically aware or conscious, at 13, 14, 15. Man, that's my time of just like finding out the latest celebrity gossip. I want to keep up with the Kardashians, I want to just understand exactly what is going on in the world of entertainment and celebrities. And that's what I was on. But you're finding the more and more we are growing as a country, the more and more we are growing even as a global society, we are finding that young people now are being forced to actually grapple with very deep and heavy subject matters in their society, right? Because of the level of oppression. Right now, they have it right within their fingertips. It's on their phones, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok. And sort of in a way robbing young children their childhood, but also what would we rather? Children that are coming into a world that does not care about them, that is oppressing them on all fronts, and now they even want to oppress their very mind, the place where they can find who they are, the place where they can find their very being, And so I do not really necessarily know what I feel about this entire thing, but one thing that I do know for sure is that we have hit an all-time low in this country. And if this regime is going to continue frustrating Kenyans the way it is, I honestly do not see it going past 2 seconds from this moment going forward, right? So it is quite honestly, absurd to think about it. And then, of course, Kenyans, Kenyans, I think the only time I see Kenyans united is when our oppression brings us together. But, get it how you get it. If our shared oppression is what will make us come together, unite as a country, then let it be. A lot of conversations were happening also online as well. The thing that also got me mesmerized is within 1 hour of the whole uproar, literally the document was circulating. I got the script for myself. I read through it, quick skim through it, and it was being published left, right, and center, all over Twitter, just everybody going crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and it even makes me just reflect about the work that we are doing right here at Power 254. Trying to mainstream activism, right? We are very in the thick of ensuring that we translate the value of activism to the society, because more than ever we do need creative expression. We do need more than ever the understanding of why the creative arts are so important in ensuring that we use those as voices, render those as voices, whether it's through music, whether it's through poetry, whether it's through tweets right now, whether it's through social media advocacy, whatever it is that we can do as an organization and as a society to be able to speak truth to power. And I don't even know why we need to speak truth to power, because I believe that power should not exist without the truth. The most powerful people are the ones that stand on the premises of integrity, of truth, right? But because this is what we are working with, I guess somebody has to do it, and we are going to be the ones to do this. So a lot can be said about this entire situation, really. I am not an expert. I'm just observing, and from what you can tell, I'm clearly so pissed right now because also this is personal to me. I'm a stickler for creative expression and freedom, and it's quite unfortunate. Like, please, there's so many things right now to be dealing with as a country, as a government. I mean, fix our healthcare, all right? Yesterday we were reading in the news that 98,000 teachers are out of jobs because there's no capitation. How about we put all our effort towards that? So you're being insecure because somebody is targeting you. You're being insecure because somebody is placing a mirror in front of you and telling you, hey, imagine this is who you are. Can you start by fixing that? That you can't retaliate with violence by chasing away school children. But then also it gives me an upper hand here as a creative, right? That art is powerful. That's for sure. We've seen many countless times. So by the time that a government in a regime is being threatened by creative expression, then there's something in the water. Then everybody should start looking, all right? It means that somebody needs to start paying attention. And if we are to invest really in this country, we need to invest heavily on the creative arts, on the performing arts, on the creative economy, on the digital expression space and all those things, because it means that somebody is listening when we make our noise from that area. Right, so clearly there's so many things to say about this entire thing. But I'll plug you to Sharia Drive's conversation yesterday. James Wanyoike on the Sharia Drive was able to even give more context in terms of legal and constitutional, the constitutional and law context as to what this might portend. So please go and check out that show. It aired yesterday from 5 to 7 on the Sharia Drive show on our YouTube channel. Yes, and you will thank me later. So echoes of war, echoes of oppression. That is what the Standard newspaper has titled the cover story, and I think that's actually a very good way of capturing it, because indeed it is oppressive. It is very, very oppressive on any front. I'll just read some few. Let me just take you through what Pawa 254's message was on this entire thing. So Pawa 254, we again, our work is within the creative economy. Let me just read you through the press release that we were able to release yesterday. It's titled "Condemnation of Police Brutality and Suppression of Freedom of Expression at Kenya National Drama Festivals in Nakuru." Pawa 254 strongly condemns the violent and unjustified disruption of the Kenya National Drama Festivals in Nakuru, where police officers blocked the performance hall and indiscriminately lobbed tear gas during Butere Girls High School play Echoes of War. This reckless act endangered the lives of students, parents, teachers, and journalists, and violated fundamental rights to freedom of expression and artistic creativity and press freedom. We stand firm in our pledge to defend freedom of speech and expression as enshrined in Article 33 of the Constitution of Kenya. We expect the government and all state organs to honor, respect, and uphold the Constitution, not to weaponize it against its own citizens. So some of the demands and the recommendations that we are making is, one, an immediate public apology from the government and the National Police Service to Butere Girls High School and all affected participants. Secondly, a thorough investigation into the officers responsible for this brutality with appropriate disciplinary action taken. Thirdly, assurances from the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Interior that such repression will not recur and that artistic expression in schools will be protected. And lastly, respect for media freedom. Journalists covering the event were also targeted, which is unacceptable in a democratic society. Youth voices, Kenya's youth are not enemies of the state. They are its future future. Art is not a threat, nor is it a crime. It is a mirror held up to society, demanding justice, accountability, and progress. The government must stop treating creativity as subversion and instead uphold the rights of young Kenyans to imagine, critique, and inspire change through their voices. So those are some of the comments, some of the highlights I would read from the press release that Power 254 was able to make. And of course, many other institutions, human rights defending organizations. We also had a statement from Amnesty International also condemning and speaking in one voice that this is just absolutely wrong. It's barbaric, it's embarrassing, it's unconstitutional, it's retrogressive, it is despondent. I do not even have the English words right now, and I have many English words, but today the words just fail me. That was quite the rant right there. Let me take a quick breath, and then when we come back, we get into our conversation today. I will be speaking to Ruth Maluki and Fred from The Best Band. Of course, we are talking about the challenges of the music industry and of course artistic freedom, and definitely will be happy to engage with them on some of these happenings that happened at Butere Girls yesterday, because yes, it might be a drama play being curtailed, but it also speaks to the entire creative economy framework, entire creative and artistic ecosystem. And so, yes, that's definitely a conversation that you do not want to miss out. Let me go get them and we'll get into our discussion after this short break. This is Power Radio.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
This is Hendrix Sam.
Misikatai, unanidai, akiwalahi, ninaogopa sitadinai. I want you to lie, ni vile I'm trying to find good love, baby. I'll be the one for you. Mpenzi utangoja, yeah. Mpenzi utangoja, yeah, yeah. Sitaki we uchoke, yeah. Sitaki we uchoke, yeah. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. If you wait for me, I don't need nobody else. I'm trying to find good love, baby, maybe, and I'll be the one for you.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Amani patroni, nice and slowly.
Let me walk with you, talk to you, know how you feel. Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Natabasamu kila siku juu yako.
Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy. It is you I think about when I wake up in the morning. You I think about when I'm walking in the day. You I think about when I'm sleeping at night. You niwe mpenzi wangu. You niwe mwangaza wangu. Let me walk with you, talk to you, know how you feel. Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Natabasamu kila siku juu yako.
Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Uwe wangu wa milele na milele. Mpenzi na kuwaza kishenzi. Oh, niwe kichwa changu, roho yangu niwe. Rafiki wangu wa milele.
Let me walk with you, talk to you, know how you feel. Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Natabasamu kila siku juu yako.
Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy. Let me walk with you, talk to you, know how you feel. Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Natabasamu kila siku juu yako.
Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Twende nani wewe wafanya moyo wangu dunde kwa masekunde, ni kama nimefunga dude ama nimepatiwa recording deal ya bure. Ndio sababu nataka uwe wangu wa milele. Your smile, the way you walk, the way you talk, inafanya kila mtu aseme oh my god. Inafanya heaven and earth to come to a stop. Sema kweli my girl, you're too damn hot.
Let
Hey.
me walk with you, talk to you, know how you feel. Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Natabasamu kila siku juu yako.
Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy. Let me walk with you, talk to you, know how you feel. Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Natabasamu kila siku juu yako.
Songa karibu mpenzi wangu, you're so sexy.
Afraid to tell him how she feels, she silently whispers to herself, afraid, holding her breath. Maybe he might hear her. See, he doesn't feel the same way. Maybe at the band, Lady JD.
Nikaja kupenda na moyo wangu wote, binti huyu aliyenifanya ni mwote usiku na mchana, nikawa ni kama nimepagawa, sionekani popote. Nikaja kutenda mambo mengi magumu na mazito, ili mradi niwe naye, lakini sasa ninapotazama naona kwamba niliachwa upweke. Nilikuwa na wingi wa mahaba, nilikupenda kinyama, kukutenda sikuwaza kama nikakaza, lakini huonekani mpaka sasa. Nilikuwa na wingi wa mahaba, nilikupenda kinyama, kukutenda sikuwaza kama nikakaza, lakini huonekani mpaka sasa. Rosella, 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 Rosella.
Ni kweli niliamua kuondoka mpaka sasa sijaona. Moyo waniuma nikikumbuka mambo mengi wewe ulonikosea. Najiuliza, je, ni kweli umebadilika au maumivu ninayarudia? Masikini nashindwa amua, nashindwa. Najiuliza, je, ni kweli umebadilika au maumivu ninayarudia? Masikini nashindwa amua, nashindwa.
Yani imekuwa siku mingi sana tujazungumza. SMS zangu urudishi, please call me zangu unijibu, simu ushiki. Na najua wezi kuwa ni simu ulipoteza juu social media nimeona selfie zako na ile top fulani kali nikubaya adashiki. Kweli nikukumiss, nimekumiss tena sana. Na najua umenimiss pia, unanilenga tu juu tuliko sana. Kigo yako iko juu, ulikuwaga demo wa maringo, lakini siteti, nilikupendaga tu hivyo hivyo. Yani tangu unitoke stress iko juu tu sana. Sura imejaza tu wrinkles. Kila time najipata nimekasirikia tu vitu simple. Hata jokes na peoples na catch wao wakishow tu dimples. Yani kosa walisema si kosa, kosa ni kurudia kosa. Na najua ulikosa but huwezi kubali umekosea. Shakuzoea, ni sawa tu, nimekusamea. Una act selfish but kuishi bila wewe machozi mimi siwezi. Daily kukula kwa hoteli, unajua mimi ni mlezi. Malkia, smile tamu Christian shape ya mwezi. Sipendi tukikosana, napenda tukichora 7 kwa 7. Love at tunajua na kupenda tuko sana. Pamoja tembea Dar, Kenya, Moshi, Arusha, tunajirusha spending. Karibu Dolce Gabbana, mwanaume unajua ni kujikaza shopping ma spaghetti crop. 9 months later baby shower na pampa, love imeshika rada. Ladha, fast born anakaribisha brother. Twende nyumbani ni kuintroduce kwa mother. Morasta ameshapata the other.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Pawa Radio.
Yalibadilika mambo, manunguniko yalisimama na kusahau muujiza alotenda Bwana mwanzo. Mungu nisaidie, nikumbushe wema wako nisijasahau. Nikumbushe ukuu wako ili nikusifu. Nikumbushe shuhuda zako wakati wa magumu. Niimbe wimbo wa sifa katikati ya machozi. Niimbe wimbo wa sifa katikati ya
katikati ya machozi.
Wow. Oh, wow. That was so smooth. Your voice, my God, your voice is like butter. And you and your finger strings and wow. I need to find myself a talent because I can only speak. That's all I can do. Karibuni sana. That was so beautifully done.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Welcome back, guys. You see me, I'm not your government. I promise and I deliver. I promise that I will come back and we will have a conversation with Ruth Maluki from The Best Band, and he is joined by Mr. Freddie G, and they are joining us here on the Pawa Morning Drive show. It's so good to see you guys. How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah. Mko salama?
Kabisa.
Karibuni sana.
Asante.
All right, so before we even get into our conversation, because today we shall be keeping a sharp focus on the music industry and discussing some of the issues within the industry as well. Yesterday, man, I just want to hear your feedback about the whole Butere girls scandal and whatever was going on. Like when you saw this entire thing, what came to mind? We can start with you, Freddie G.
For me, what came to mind is, first of all, you see there's a saying that goes, injustice, threat to justice somewhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Because this was outright violation of court order,
Yes.
outright violation of our right for freedom of expression.
Yes.
And whenever we see that happening in our country, it's very sad because that's how dictatorial regimes start. Yeah, so it's worrying. It's something that should worry every Kenyan, especially after politically we have developed so much, come a long way, and then we see this happening.
Right.
It's kind of sad.
Oh, sorry, I just realized I didn't allow you to introduce yourself. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Freddie G.
Yes.
I'm a musician. I'm a performing artist.
Yes.
Very soon I will be a recording artist as well.
Soon. Hey, watch out. Yeah. Karibu sana.
You guys can check me out on TikTok,
Yes.
on Instagram, Freddie G.
Freddie G.
Yeah.
Awesome. Introduce yourself and all the things that you're about, and then you can answer the question after.
Okay. I'm Ruth Maluki.
Hey.
And my partner is not here today.
Okay. Shout out to Machki.
Yeah. He's watching actually.
Okay.
He sent his regards.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are the best. Passionate Kenyan music duo.
Yes.
We are a duo.
Yeah.
And our duo is formed from the love of music. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you can get to answer the question about the Butere girls, because, yes, this might be about the play, but really it's about censoring creative and artistic expression. And of course, as an artist, that is closer home.
Yeah.
What were your reactions about it?
The whole thing, it's si kitu fiti. It's so it's so disturbing. Like sisi kama watu, everyone akona that freedom of creativity. Unaweza create anything. So the government should just support.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when they try to devalue people on their creativity, it's so, that's why you see so many talents zinadidimia tu, because kama government yenyewe haisupport inakuwa ni tricky. So we need your support, your government.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. The Best Band, what a name. And I remember I met you at PDF and you said, "Hi, my name is Ruth and I am from The Best Band." And I was so mesmerized by that. How did you come up with that name?
The name came just like a joke.
Yeah.
It started like a joke.
Yes.
And it stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, so we wanted something bold, memorable and inspirational. And we decided that name because it always challenges us to always give our best in everything we do.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's how you got there.
Yeah, it's just like a joke. It
Hivyo
started
tu.
hivyo tu.
Manze tunaweza na jina ikaingiana. The best. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Does our guitar have a name? You know, artists like naming everything including their guitar. Unasikia sijui anaitwa Milo, sijui Waffle, sijui Jennifer. Huyu wako na jina.
This guitar hii nimeipea inspired, actually I've named it after one of the greatest country music icons.
Yes.
This guitar is called Trigger.
Trigger?
Yes.
Who triggered it? Who triggered the name?
No. I'm a country music artist.
Oh, you are a country. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah. So I know a guy who goes by the name Willie Nelson. He has a very old guitar. And he named it Trigger, and I thought that's a cool name. If human beings can name names after other human beings, guitars can too.
All right, yeah. And so that's how you ended up with a triggered guitar.
Yes.
I hope you're triggering thoughts with the music and melodies.
Exactly. We trigger emotions.
Right.
We trigger everything. Yeah.
You know who we want you to trigger? The government. We want you to trigger the government. But anyway, country music.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think we have an existing country music industry in Kenya, and when I say that, of course I know that there is kuna mchipuko wa that kind of genre. But how did you end up deciding to venture into country music? Take me home to the place where I belong.
Yes. Okay, it's where you feel at home. Okay, country music, it's about not only the music, but the DNA of country music.
Okay.
It's great.
What is DNF?
DNA.
Oh, you say DNA of country music?
Of country music.
Okay.
It's about the prowess in songwriting, the relatability of the music, and the broad subjects that country music talks about. So we don't necessarily, as a country music singer, I'm going to be doing more of a localized kind of a
version.
Country music.
Yeah.
Probably I would do even Kiswahili country music.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so telling Kenyan stories, but in the style of country music songwriting, because I feel it's they're usually one of the best written songs.
Yes. Ruth, as an artist, there's many stories, because I do believe, as he's saying, music is about storytelling as it is about other things. So when you're writing and producing a song and you're in the studio, you're cooking your things, how do you decide to tell the stories that you tell?
For us, we draw the story from our life experiences.
Okay.
And even from what we and our community go through.
Okay.
Although we aim to create the music that will speak the truth. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And so obviously it's, we're in Kenya, and the creative scene, in as much as there's so many artists here, and maze vijana wamejituma, like it's not a lie. Vijana kwa creative scene manze it's buzzing, it's amazing, it's incredible. But challenges pia ni kibao. So what are some of the challenges that you've been able to face as an artist, even as you navigate through the music industry in Kenya?
I like that question.
Yeah.
Like limited like
access or opportunities.
Limited access yako tunakuwa limited sana kupata hiyo opportunities. Unapata opportunities ziko, but it's so limited for upcoming artists once they are upcoming, because haujajulikana places. So and also undervalued. We are so undervalued despite the hard work, like right now I might not be in that level, but I'm trying na push vitu ndo nifike hiyo level. So when we are disvalued, despite the hard work we are doing,
Yes.
it's so challenging because unashindwa saa utaingia aje. You see, so unapata it's most of the artists wanapitia that kind of a challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Freddie G, what about you? What are some of the challenges and obstacles that you've had to really, really grapple with as an artist?
Yeah, you find that even sometimes people around you, the, artists are usually most of the time really misunderstood because there are people who don't think like art is a job. So I think that comes from a mentality in the past,
Yes.
and even through our education system.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people look down upon, including sometimes people close to you, including even family. So you find that for you to be really yourself, you have to step out and find other people who are artists,
Yes.
so that you can even like talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that is one of the challenges. And another thing is people not understanding the importance of art.
Right.
If we today look at a country like the US, where people understand the importance of art, acting and entertainment is one of their biggest exports.
Oh, yeah.
Today,
Oh, yeah.
part of the reason we know US as a great, powerful country,
Yeah.
part of it subconsciously comes from Hollywood and the things we watch, because they understand that art can be used to drive a narrative.
Yes. And so that's very powerfully spoken. And, you know, then my question now would be, what if, for example, the president was listening to this interview, and we want to get now more into the policy side of it. I honestly don't think we have policies that are supporting the artists and the ecosystem that, you know, would make it easier really for artists to just thrive, right? And conduct their business in a conducive environment that upholds them and their art. So what are some of the policy gaps that you've been able to identify that the government you would recommend for them to take up so that they can instill in you know, I guess institutionalize the policies for the sake of the promoting the music scene in Kenya?
Yeah. So first of all, we need to have something. We can even start with having a serious award for Kenyan musicians.
We don't.
I don't think we do. If we look at other countries, maybe let's say we have someone like in the Kikuyu scene, someone like Samido, Josega Tutura.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning awards or having one big night where we recognize this artist. So as an artist, what is that goal that you look up to, at least for some kind of recognition?
Right.
And then also understanding that when we perform in clubs, we are usually at work. So sometimes when the clubs raid, they don't care. Like, they can even give us some passes where we identify ourselves as artists and probably, you know, not be locked up, because I think I've ever been locked up once.
Hey, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. But you're here now.
I'm here. Yeah.
He's free, guys. I want to talk to you about, you know, navigating music and art as a woman, because obviously this is not an easy industry, even for men alone. But now I'm thinking it's double the trouble for a woman. So specifically, talk to us about challenges that you navigate through as a performing artist who is also a woman. You know, we've seen a lot of conversations, for example, in the creative scene, like the gender-based violence in the creative scene. You know, there's a lot of godfathers trying to have their way with women as well. I know, like our producer, shout out to Flozz, she was in Zambia last week, and she was in a convention that was actually looking at the challenges, you know, affecting the creative economy, specifically for gender-based violence within the creative economy. So of course there's many things, but you can tell us what are some of the challenges specifically as a woman?
Number one, that one, you find that most of us like women, when you're trying to at least you do something, you're around men.
Yeah.
Most of the challenging watu kama ladies see face is like people want to take advantage of you so that they can help you. You see, you find like producers, they want to, so that akusaidie kufika mali fulani.
Yeah.
Ama ndio maybe hata artist wenzetu ndio akupeleke kwa platform maybe ingine, unajua we are just upcoming, you see, ndio tumeingia kwa game. So unapata people want to take advantage of that. Maybe they can help you kuenda to the next level. They want to take advantage of you. You find that most of the challenges unapata kama a lady, it's like you don't have a voice because you are a lady, because maybe haujafika hiyo level, so they tend to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are in a band, right? Yes. Maybe there's somebody watching and listening to this and they're like, I would like to start and set up a music band, but I do not even know where to begin. So let us in on making the dynamics of a band work. How does it work? How do you set up? How do you go about contracts? You know, is it payment on 50-50 basis? What does that dynamic look like? And how do you keep a music band afloat?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like forming a band is difficult and it's also achievable. You need to, as you're forming the band, number one, you need to understand each other. If it's a duo or if it's a band of more than 2 people, there's that communication. There's that like being cooperative. Lazima mcooperate. Lazima understand personalities za huyo mtu, wase wengine, because hapo si wewe peke yako. You are not just you and you. You need to understand asira ya Ani na kuanga. You see, now you understand. Unajua Freddy G ukimba off ataacha kucheza hiyo kitu. So you need to understand each other. It's a very achievable thing. So long as you're willing and you're committed, hakuna kitu ngumu. Hakuna kitu ngumu.
Yes. Do you remember your first gig? Take us back to the very first time you performed and actually got paid for it. Do you remember? Where was it? With who?
Okay, like our band has like 10 months.
Okay.
We like right now we are into creating music.
Okay.
We do just live music. So our music is still we are tumeanza kurecord.
Okay.
Yeah, but hakuna yet imetoka.
Okay.
But we do this live music.
Yeah. Can you remember your live? Oh, like, so you so the best has been in existence for the past 10 months.
Yes.
Okay, but you do go for live shows.
Yeah, we do.
Do you remember how was your first show? Take us back to your very first show on stage.
Our first show with like the best. It was a little bit tense.
Oh, okay.
Since me, I was singing in church.
Okay.
You know, now we've formed this duo.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting singing in
secular.
You see that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so unapata it's challenging at first. Nilikuwa tensed. Sema sasa guy.
Huku ni wapi?
Because I'm used to
my praise and worship.
Worship nini. Yeah, but it was a little, we were a little bit.
It was an adjustment.
Because, and then it was just an ambush because sisi huwa tumejintroduce tuko watu the best because we want to create the network first, you see.
Yeah.
So unajua mtu akisikia the best, they don't know kama hata bado hujatoa ngoma.
Right. Yeah.
So we were tumeona the best. Wakuja wafanye kitu. So it was
Right.
But we delivered.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you remember your very first time that you performed?
Yes.
And got paid for it?
Yes.
What did you do with that money first? Because I want to get into a conversation about artists and financial literacy. I think it's a big conversation that we need to have.
Yes.
But yeah, just tell us about your first time to perform.
Okay, we were still young. Actually, on on the first day, we never really got paid, but it worked. But it was a very good gig. It was at Golden Tulip, Westlands.
All right.
So
unachezanga two places bougie.
No.
Tukikuita ghetto utakuja.
Of course nitakuja. So I went there and I went gig hunting.
All right.
Different places.
Gig hunting.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay. How does gig hunting work? Do you walk and knock on doors?
At first you have to walk. Knock on doors, request to see directors or managers.
Just randomly?
Randomly.
Wow.
Try to shoot your shot.
Get
contacts.
I was asking him,
Yeah.
Why is he not tense when he was coming to the interview? And he said he's gone through so much worse in life. So is this what exactly it is?
Of course, you have to do the work.
Grit and resilience.
Yes, you have.
Oh my days! So you actually get up one day and you decide, I am going to knock on doors.
Yeah.
Literally tell them I am.
Literally, yeah.
Wow.
Because the most they can do.
This is how you win, guys.
Yes,
I hope you're taking notes.
You just go and think like the most they can do is just tell me to walk away.
That's the worst they can
say.
Yeah. No, just no. Yeah. But in the 100 no's, it can be a 1 year. That can be a recurrent.
Yeah. I remember on this day, I went to that place, and then they are usually so friendly. They are so welcoming to anyone. And then I went to the receptionist. I just introduced myself, and then they gave me an email.
Right.
So most of the places I was given emails. I went, did my application, and then one day I got a call from an Indian director. Hey, I saw you sent an email.
Yeah.
You sing. I'd like to meet you. We might need something for this Valentine.
Okay.
And then man, nikakopa fare immediately.
Mbio uliacha shughuli zako ukaenda.
And then nikakaa kwa reception, and then the director came looking for me. Hakuwa ananiona, but I was right there.
Right.
And then when he was told, you are the one.
Yeah.
You are so young. I was expecting somebody much bigger, but come on. So we went, and then he told me, since we have never had you perform, we are just going to give you a stage.
Okay.
You impress us.
Okay.
And then if you do it, you are going to be in-house.
Oh
member.
Wow.
So on that day I called my gang, my music gang.
Yeah.
And then come on, we got to prepare.
Yes.
So we went. We did the gig. Okay, looking at myself then by the standards of my music right now, I can say we did not do a very good job.
Right.
But funny enough, they never got back for quite some time. But then I get a phone call again from the same guy.
Okay.
Hey, I would like you to come, we discuss business.
Wow.
Then he told me, last time when you performed, actually there was a couple that came and proposed on stage.
Wow.
The guests liked that.
Okay.
Yes, I think you did a great job.
Wow.
I think right now we are gonna I will start you off.
Yes.
Because I was to do the gig solo. We are going to start you off with 5 Gs. But for me, the win was not more of the money, but that step of approval is what
that one ikakupea nini motivation to even go more and do better.
Exactly.
What did you do with that money? Your first money from music?
Actually, hiyo na sita kudanganya.
Ulichafua meza.
Tulipiga sherehe.
We
did not know better.
You didn't know better. I hope now you know better.
Of course now I do.
What did you do with your first money, gig money?
Tulienda kwanza tukachafua.
No,
me with my partner.
Actually,
tunaanga ati kesho.
Kama imekam, life is for the living.
We didn't have money. We didn't actually, hata tulikuwa tumejiambia sasa vile tutarudi hatujui.
Hata amjui.
Si tufike.
Okay.
So because the policy yetu ni
Twende.
kama opportunity imetokea,
let's go.
Roll nayo.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have anything. Tulienda hapo. Actually, it was like a miracle. Because we didn't even plan to sing. We wanted just to go connect with people.
Okay, network.
Get the experience how things zina running. Tulitoka hapo tu kwa tumekunywa chai. Tuliingia one of the good hotels.
Yes.
Tukaitisha kila mtu yenye anataka.
Yes.
Yenye ilibaki sasa.
Mkajipanga nayo.
I think I bought a dress.
Okay. Yeah. Kujirudisha shukrani. No, but the deeper conversation is financial literacy. Yes. And I think ni kitu sana ime affect wasanii huku. Manze wasanii jamani hawajui kujipanga na pesa.
Yes.
What should happen on that? Sijui ni trainings tuwafanyie ni aje because unapata tu, and then of course the way industry is set up. Gigs hazikujangi every week. You know? So how I mean first of all, have you gotten better with money? Are you investing? And then what can you tell the artists who are listening?
First of all, one thing I've come to learn is don't think about money in connection to art. Art is art separately.
Put that on a t-shirt. Don't think of money in connection with art.
Talent is not always equal money. And many gigs
Sasa tukae njaa.
Hapana.
Tukae njaa.
Sisemi mkae njaa. And gigs is not what I'm saying is that for you to become financially successful, you cannot rely on your music prowess alone. You have to educate yourself about money, about investing, about budgeting whatever money you have. Because you might be a great artist. You may be getting even gigs every day. But it's what you do with that money that counts.
That makes the difference.
Yeah.
And you, what are some of the money lessons that you've picked up as you've done your artistry even over the past 10 months? Ni ma investments, wasanii wafungue MMF, ni aje, tutadu aje, juu ya sustainability.
You know there's that excitement. Unapatanga ukipata hiyo do.
Because it's one large chunk of money.
So I think we need to kuwa na limit. You know most of the wasanii ni sherehe. Nini unapata do imeisha. But if we can focus on at least saving. You see kama upcoming artist. Kama in hizo gigs unapata, you want to record your original songs now, your own. You can save towards that. Like see it every time it's sherehe, it's maybe spending the money and all that you can spend. Juni yako. And you can still save.
So
you just strike a balance.
Yes. Alrighty. I think Freddie G, you will take us on a break with a piece.
A piece?
Yeah. Let's go
missing.
country.
You guys
Let's go country. Tupeleke katika break. Country road, take us home.
Country road, take me home.
Take us to a break. And then we'll come back and we talk about things like mental health issues. Najua wasanii manze. Mambo ni various.
To the blue.
Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning, or she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, Wajiro, Indokia, Witomoshi, Dofukia, Wajiro.
Wajiro aenda Dhufukia.
Dofukia.
The transition from West Virginia to Dhufukia is something that I have to study. We must study it. Mimi kwanza muta nirudisha Dhufukia. Mimi nataka kwenda West Virginia. Yeah, nataka kwenda West Virginia. Acha tuende West Virginia. Tukirudi we come back, we discuss more. We are here with Ruth Maluki from the best band, and of course Mr. Country himself, Mr. Fred G there, taking us to Dhufukia, but I refuse. We are on the Pawa Morning Drive show. Keep it Power Radio. Do not move a muscle. We'll be right back.
Sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
They call me Chris to the cantata. They call me Chris to the cantata. That's why they call me. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. That's why they call me. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Yo, they say it's hard to compose a rhyme. I say you out of your mind or you full of lies. Then again, you could be the slow kind. I don't see how lyrics don't hypnotize. Why lie? The season has transformed. You got reason to be bored, so now you want more? I'ma serve you flavor that you can't afford. The bill about to get placed on your tempo. So don't even try to resist. Look at yourself bumping to the beat. Get up and get down with a G twist. Forget the hater, cause the fool's not on the list. Dig this, we came and we took over. Got the keys to the ride and we're not sober. We made an oath that we ain't gonna ride for you. So now it's hip-hop, ride us to the border. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. That's why they call me. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. They're taking over my head, dog, they on a hustle. I'm taking over their bread, dog, I'm on a muscle. Try to be cool, but I gotta mumble. Better yet, after that, there's a big tussle. Quit them tears, boy. Dry your eyes, see the G going, cheers, boy. Don't be mad, cause I say that you weird, boy. You kinda scared, so I see that fear, boy. Meditating on a cute shorty. Lean body, mean thighs like the chick bought it. I said real tight like they all assorted. If she arrested my ass, then she got a warrant. I'm a legend in the living, and that's that. I grab objects of vices you can't touch. Read all comprehension is too much. I know where's these words that bring the wrath. Let's go. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Glad that you stopped by. Who are you? What's your business? Bye-bye. I hate people that think that I'm on the rise. Yet and still I'm the steel that will not fly. Ask why? I got this even better. On this planet I teach you before the chatter. What I compose gets better by the day's weather. That's why they call me Chris to the cantata. Huni nani chi, huni kantai hajali chi, huni mtu mkali chi, tuliza moto kufani chi. Huni nani chi, huni kantai
hajali G, huu ni mtu mkali G, tuliza moto kwa fani G. Yo. 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 That's why they call me. They call me Chris through the cantata.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night.
Pendula. Is that from South Africa?
Yes.
What does the word what is the song about? Do you know?
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Just as y'all have not been giving up. Pushing and pushing and pushing. Yes.
Yes.
Until something happens. Yeah.
The government are discouraging us.
Yes.
We'll push.
We push. We are 54 million people. Now is it to frustrate sisi wote?
It's either we push or we push.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Hakuna options.
Hakuna.
Yeah. Oh wow. Before we left for a break, I had started on a thread about mental health. Yeah. Hey, kwani wasanii my heart really goes out to artists, mental health issues in the creative scene. I don't know, is it a prerequisite to becoming an artist? What is it? What is the problem? Yeah.
I think in music and also in entertainment, it's a brutal business. It's a very brutal business. It's a business where either you go hard or you go home. Like, it's a very unforgiving business. So that coupled with probably many people not understanding you as an artist, and not even having people that you can talk about challenges of art and everything. That kind of creeps up on you over time. And then you find yourself in, drug abuse. And then, like, you end up falling off the wagon.
Yeah. Mental health issue manzezi ni kibao kwa wasanii. Yeah. What do you think are some of the contributing factors towards mental health issues?
I think from my point of view, I think wasanii wanakuwa na hizo issues because number one of family. Unapata kwenu, there's nobody's even trusting on you. Unapata hauna support ya kwenu. So ukitoka huku nje, unapata watu wanakusupport na watu wanakuencourage. Na mafans wako wengi ni watu wa huku nje. Hao watu wa huku nje, unapata most of them, they influence you. Unakuwa unaingia kwa drugs. Because hauna mtu amesimama na wewe kwenu. That one support from home that anakutrustia na kuambia no, you can do it even without drugs. You see, you can do it even without drugs. You can be a big artist without kujinvolve na mambo zingine. You see, so family, me I think hiyo inatoka sana kwa family. Most of the families ama parents, they don't want to support their children on what they like your talent. Unapata mzazi yeye ataki, anaona sasa hii ni waste time. Wewe kuwa mwalimu. You see, na wewe you have a passion in music, you have a passion in maybe playing that piano, and you find the people that encourage you and cheering you, they are watu huko nje. And those people wanakuencourage wakikata. Wanakuencourage utafegin and all that. You just find yourself hautakuwa unajipata how yuko maybe stable mentally, unajikuta saume, pia pressure inakupeleka hiyo direction. Najua ndo watu wanakusupport na pia ukikuwa nao unapata hizo magig, unapata do, you just find yourself in those
in those in such a predicament. Being talented is not enough. What are some of the other skills and competencies that the 21st century artists should absolutely have?
First of all, you have to be your own manager. You know, you carry yourself as a brand. Like wewe ndio kampuni yako. So there are times
you are the business.
You are the business. So a business to run, it needs different things. The art is just one of it. Then you need to be to also be your PR guy. Kama ni online, mambo ya online lazima ujifanyie. Kama ni kubalance your finances na kureinvest back. So you have kama ni kwenda kujibukia ma interviews, kujitafutia ma show. So you have to be all that.
Ma TikTok challenge nini.
Exactly. So it's a whole lot of work. Because you get most people asking you, when you are not performing, what do you do?
I'm working.
I'm working. There's a lot of things I have to do behind the scenes. The only thing that you see is me performing on stage.
Yes, and you, what would you say, msanii wa 21st century manzi, kuimba, it's amazing, it's cute that you can sing and rap, but it's not enough to take you to the places you want to go.
So vile amesema, I think I can second that. You need to, like, kama ni social media, like hiyo kuengage watu inalipa. You see, it's one of the side nini unaweza invest. You can still like do some other businesses. Unaweza tafuta kama side hustles zingine. Maybe niko na naweza chukua manguo niuze. Nikikuja huku nakwambia niko na katisho fulani. Hiyo still itanisaidia kuinvest mimi kama msanii, despite my beautiful voice. You see, bado ninaweza yani like haijakulock. And then another thing, you should just believe in yourself and like usikuwa like you want, believe in yourself. Don't try to sound like somebody else. You see, when you're trying to when I'm trying to sing like him, I want to sound like him. I believe God ametuumba with kila mtu na uniqueness yake. Kwa voice yako kuna uniqueness yako. When you try to be somebody else, una distorting ile
originality.
Enye God alieka. So when you be yourself and you trust in yourself and you know me I can do this thing and you start investing in one or two things inakuwa I think inajipa na inakuwa easier.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Let me give a special shout out to some of the people that are tuning in today. Precious Ann anasema you have an angelic voice. Wewe ni superstar. Yeah. Right. So thank you so much, Precious Ann, for tuning in this morning. Then I can see that the best is also tuning in. The best is tuning in and they're saying, wow, Wallan, y'all are the bestest. Then Precious Ann pia anasema the best to the world. Amen.
Thank you.
Receive it. Amen.
I receive it.
Receive it to the world. Name. Oh, yeah. Shout out to DJ CJ Kenya. He's saying great convo. Art is not a crime. We have to reject.
Yes.
Okay? Reject and inject for sure. He's saying big up the best. Monica Njeri, big shout out to the band at Freddie G. Hey, Kuz. Hey, familia imejaa huku.
Yeah. Monica Njeri is also an artist.
Oh, she's also an artist?
Yeah, she's a country artist.
She should come next Friday. Please put a word in for me.
Wow.
Yeah, Manze, to come to highlight, because this is what this is about. Yes. We are here to mainstream artistry and the creative arts, you know.
True.
Yeah, to the world. Then we have Gatumuta. He's saying, Gatumuta Lori, anasema Gashanja to the world. Who is Gashanja?
No, that guy is my cousin.
Oh,
so that's why he's mentioning.
You guys are winning as cousins. And I want to speak to my cousins who never watch my show. My cousins who never tune into the Pawa Morning Drive. Munafanya nini? Wana venye ma cousins wa watu huku wanawasaka.
So that's why he's throwing in the family name in there.
Okay, gotcha. So you guys are the Gashanja.
Yeah, that's where Freddie G comes from.
Oh, G is Gashanja.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. Yeah. Yes, please, you're winning. Please just speak to my cousins and show them one-on-one how to support their cousin. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. Imagine, unfortunately, when you're having fun, time really flies. Can you believe we are done? Our 1 hour is done.
Wow.
Yeah, it's done. Like that. Just like that, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so as we sign out, any last word of inspiration that you would like to give to the next generation or the upcoming wasanis or even your peers, you know? Of course, we learn from each other.
Yes.
Maybe kuna msanii pale anafeel, oh my God, do I have to continue pursuing this girl, this boy who does not like me? You know, sometimes I feel like wasanii wanasemanga, you know, you love the people who don't love you back.
Yeah.
Kind of like a crush.
Yeah.
I don't know why crushes never like you back. Crushes never just like you back. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, so what would you say? We start with Mr. Gashanja. Now that I know your the name, I'll call you by your name.
Okay.
What would your words of encouragement be?
Yeah, do not fear. Like, fear is the only thing you need to fear is fear itself. I think it's a US president who once said that.
Okay.
So keep pushing because if you fear, you're not going to live your life and you're only here for a short time.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For me, I'll say to that upcoming artist, to that poetry, try whatever thing you want to do, be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Be true to yourself. Push the thing. Whatever thing you can do, push it. There's power in pushing. When you push something, ata kuku inalalia mayai. Leo, kesho, hayachi. Paka 21 days. Paka vifaranga zipatikane. So when you push, eventually it'll come through.
Push.
Can I say one last thing?
Yes, please.
Every Sunday I'm performing at Luminosa Lounge.
Where?
Juja. Luminosa Lounge.
Kwanza nilisikia Juja inaitwa Juja Mieka. Do you know this? Juja Mieka.
No, I'm hearing it for the first time.
So you perform where?
Luminosa Lounge.
Luminosa Lounge. Okay.
at Juja.
Yes.
So it's a place family friendly.
Okay.
So Sunday mazee mkuje.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday.
From what time?
From 2
to
all the way till
late?
10.
Okay.
I hang around the place.
Okay.
So we just interact, have fun, and enjoy.
Fantastic. And you? Sorry, before we get from you, how can people get in touch with you? Do you have merchandise that you sell, your social media handles?
Yes.
How do they get in touch with you?
I'm Freddie G. Freddie double D-I-E. Freddie G4 at TikTok, at Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm available for booking.
Okay.
As an artist, and then I do have merchandise.
Right.
Yeah, I do sell capes for all genders.
Okay.
So you guys can,
hit you up.
You can hit me up.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We will link all this, their links to some of their work on the description box down below on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yes. And as for you, how do people get in touch with the best band?
First of all, today,
Yeah.
I'll be at Generation House, Apple Afia Center.
Okay.
Today, 5-star.
Okay.
I'll be doing something there.
Okay.
So you can tune in, you can come and cheer me up.
Yeah.
And then Instagram, we_are the best.
Okay.
And then TikTok, Ruth Maluki.
Okay.
Yes. And then,
That's that.
Yeah.
So are there places that you perform regularly that we can be finding you?
For now, we also go every Wednesday at Beer District.
Beer District? Where?
Westlands.
Oh, West D?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
every Wednesday.
From
6 to 9.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yes.
So those are how to get you. Also you. Description down below to link, manze. This has been so exciting. Yeah. I hope I can see you guys again. Now you're Power Radio. Now you're part of our family.
Thank you.
Yes, you're part of fam now.
And my partner.
Yes.
Ametuma a lot of salamu.
Okay.
Next time.
Yeah, man.
Lazima atakuwa.
Yeah.
Sawa. Business.
Yeah. Okay.
But
business ni muhimu.
Yeah.
Kabisa. It was really nice to meet you guys, and thank you so much for the amazing work that you're doing. Also thank you to Trigger. Trigger, thank you for triggering us nicely.
Yeah.
Please trigger your government. Thanks. Manze, umetutuma Dhufukia na West Virginia.
Exactly.
Mimi sina la ziada isipokuwa kwenda West Virginia. Because I have
Vietnam tu ndio siwezi watuma.
Usitutume Vietnam ama Gaza. Free Palestine, by the way. Yeah. Right. Thank you so much, guys. That has been our incredible time with Freddie G and all his cousins and his family and his beautiful guitar with a name called Trigger. And Miss Ruth Maluki from The Best Band. We've been having an incredible conversation about their journey and challenges, and also exploring some of the solutions in the creative sector and also in the music scene. If you missed that conversation, not to worry, you can still get it playback on our YouTube channel and also on X, Facebook, hizo platforms zote. You can find the conversation happening right there. Right now, we've moved from saying say Taliban. Right now, we are saying stay Butere girls, because it is what it is. So you're gonna stay Butere girls and just show up in yourself, show up in your voice, show up in your authenticity, and it is what it is. Before I let you go, of course it's Friday. We have an omnibus lined up for you. I start off with 11 a.m. all the way till 1 p.m. Miss Murote will be coming in with the Shivasations show, all things women. Definitely that's the plug that you need to be on, so do stick around for that. And then the hostess with the mostest herself, Wanyoike, yes, that's me. I shall be back with my gang at 1:30 all the way till 3:30 for, you guessed it right, Power Up. We are here to discuss the occurrences and the craziness that the week has been. Of course, today we are also going to be looking looking at Brima Maovete's album launch that is happening tomorrow at my Geuzi Hub from 2 p.m., which you are invited to. Yeah, so we'll have the main man himself, Brima. He'll be discussing about the revolution of thought and his journey with hip hop and conscious music right here at 1:30 to 3:30 on the Power Rap show. Of course, DJ CJ will be part of the gang. You know how we do, tukuje to inject, and of course Elijah Mose, Mr. Indomitable, Mr. Illustrious himself. Yeah, so do catch us then. And then later on, our reggae nerd, Ms. Flozz, comes in with Ital Groove for all things reggae. So that's definitely a plan that you do not want to miss out on. So Ital Groove from 4 p.m. all the way 6 in the p.m. All right. Sina la ziada. Mimi nimeenda West Virginia, but I'll be back at 1:30 with Power Up, where it all happens. Ta-ta. See you guys. All the cousins of Gashanja. Tunawapenda wote. Bye.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Estoy sin esa sasha, nesierega me deco, tirumi, okaito sirena karamu, joy amoge koyo, anyua go nageto mi, okaito sire, okaito aranderie, okaito sire, okaito aranderie. Mora tonga nyoni joru Ogodonero semyoro angai Omenye Kaivito da komaga Joya moge koyo And you are gonna get on me Okaito shire Okaito aranderie Okaito shire Okaito aranderie Nera Pawa Joy ne canjoe Detto si serio modegna Da d'Italia all'igoro Metugo Okaito shire na karamu Joy amoge koyo And you are gonna get on me Okaito shire Okaito aranderie Okaito shire Okaito aranderie Kwanyende kwenda na Nyomba ito nendarega Tuwima tukionaga Jiano asito neiko uka Tondo wame twirendu via Muneko Okaito shire na karamu Joy amoge koyo And you are gonna get on me Okaito shire Okaito aranderie Okaito shire Okaito aranderie Koye de kwendana Mwale iredumu Nyomba yagi kuyeuke Mora tonga nyoni joru Ogodonero semyoro angai Omenye Kaivito da komaga Joya moge koyo And you are gonna get on me tushire Okaitwa nanderie Kokai tushire Okaitwa nanderie Kokai tushire Okaitwa nanderie Kwa niende kwenda na
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.